In the United States, we have more than 17 million people with alcohol disorder, and only 35% of them are able to recover. I feel the real question that I should ask myself is, which side of this statistic do I want to be on? My name is Kelly Faley. I am 32 years old and I'm an alcoholic in recovery. I wish I had a different experience growing up. I go to church and I hear families are forever, and that statement really bothered me for the longest time because I did not want my family to be forever. I think something I remember, and it seems silly, but I was 14. I wanted to help my mom. I wanted to change the litter box. And I didn't do it right. I just poured new litter on top of old litter. My mother got very angry with me. And she told me that I did it wrong on purpose so nobody would ask me to do anything again. For some reason, that one really sticks with me because I was trying to be nice, I was trying to be helpful, and it was just my mother telling me another thing that I did wrong. My whole life just trying to be good enough. And I still struggle with that, and I think just moments like that in my childhood where no matter what I did, I wasn't good enough, it kind of built up this resentment of myself.
I lived in a domestic violent situation. Most of the anger and aggression was taken out on me. Sometimes it was taken out on the kids. When she hit puberty, she was very aggressive. She had horrible mood swings. We've often wondered if her mental health caused the problems, or the problems because of what went on in the home, because of what she witnessed. You know, we were never really sure of the relationship.
I feel like I blame you for a lot, but I think you also don't take responsibility for some of the things that you've done either. And I think it's easier for you to say, this thing happened to you when you were young, or this person did this. So it's everybody else's fault that you have the issues that you have, and not, gee, maybe I said something in her 32 years of life that may have negatively impacted her view of herself.
Kelly, if it was just the fact that I've said something to you over the past 32 years, you've missed a lot.
That's my point.
I've said and done things over the past 32 years that I wish I could go back and change. I wish I could have done differently.
And you've never said that to me before.
My name is Donna Johnson. I work at the Center for Hope. I am a recovery coach specialist and a peer support specialist. Family influences can go either way. Just depends what type of family you come from. Some families can help you, some families hinder.
I think my drinking was a result of trauma as a child. The first time I ever had alcohol, I went to a party with my brother. I was 15. Nobody liked me, and so I thought it was great to go to the cool kids party. So we went to kind of down the hill to a neighbor's house in his basement. They were taking shots and playing beer pong. I tried it at first and didn't stop. Like, everybody kept just telling me, drink more, drink more, drink more. I like the attention. I really liked that people were being nice to me, that I was included in a group of people, and I just wanted to be cool. I wanted to be liked, and it seemed like that's how it all started, was just trying to fit in.
Once you have that one, that's it. All bets are off. Because you can't stop. You have that one, you like the taste, you're gonna keep going.
People say, just stop. Stop using, stop drinking. It's not that easy. Addiction and alcoholism, it is a disease. And it's just not that easy just to stop. You have to learn to live again without that.
When I'm drinking, I definitely feel like I experience a break. I definitely get that peace of mind, that just escape from reality, even if it's just for a few hours or for a night. It's just very temporary. And I think that's why I kept drinking, because I wanted to get that feeling as long as I could of not feeling. Once you sober up, all the feelings come back, and it's just a never-ending cycle.
Do you want to drink right now?
It's a difficult one to answer.
My name is Darius Carr, and I am a recovery coach and peer support specialist here at Center for Hope. A lot of people that struggle with addiction or alcoholism, they don't even know and understand completely what they're experiencing. What I've seen in working in this field is that mental health triggers addiction. You know, not always, not all the time, but there's almost always a cause and then an effect.
I would say one leads to another. If you have an addiction, you usually have mental health and you want to cover up whatever that mental health problem is. You forget about it. And then when you sober up, you have to start drinking again because you start feeling those feelings again. You have to stay intoxicated so you don't feel.
I think keeping myself busy has a number of purposes. I guess they say the idle hands is the devil's play shop or workshop. I don't like being busy. I would love to say I can't wait for a break, but when that break happens and I sit around and I say I'm bored, and then I get depressed and lonely and sad. So maybe staying busy is a better thing. Keeps me out of trouble, I guess. It wasn't until I was 19 years old when somebody finally was like, you need help. And it was a nurse in the ER. And I had woken up that morning, not in my own clothes. I had no idea how I got there. And a nurse finally said, you're 19 years old, you need to probably stop. That was the day I realized I was an alcoholic, that I just couldn't stop. It was a hard day. It was something really hard to face. Although maybe I've grown up in some unfair circumstances, I was the only one responsible. And I was the only one who was going to be able to fix this. The meetings, you know, they take you through 12 steps. Having a place to go where there are people like you, people who understand what you're going through, and have a solution to it is, to me, the difference between life and death.
You know, our goal is to reduce stigma and just allow people to know that they're not alone.
It is possible to be sober again. It's hard work, and you have to put as much work in your sobriety as you did into drinking and using.
I think that's the best thing ever to like.
It's hard to recognize sometimes, but if I take a step back and I look at where I've been in the last 10, 15 years and where I am now, I'm really proud of myself. I have so much to be grateful for, and I've been blessed with so much. And knowing that my life isn't over. It's just starting. And I'm so excited of where I am now, and I'm even more excited to see where I can go.
I am so very proud of her. She has struggles, but she has overcome a tremendous amount.
When I get in those moments that I feel like I'm hopeless and everything is just, there's no point, I remind myself of look what I've done and look what I can do. And that's how I keep going.